to do a library book haul. So I went to the library today, the Vancouver Public Library. It was very exciting. I got a new BC1 card, so that was quite an excitement. And I picked up a bunch of books, and I also have a bunch of books from the Salt Spring Public Library. So I'll just go through some of those and show you what I'm reading and what's coming down the tube review-wise. So first up is this book called Savvy. I read this book quite a while ago, and I remember really enjoying it. So I picked it up and thought, okay, I'll read this again, do a review of it. So yeah, excited for that one. I think it's about, from what I remember, it's about a girl who gets some sort of magical power that runs in her family. So every person is sort of gifted with a magical power. And hers is something like she can hear drawings or something like that. Anyway, I'm interested to read it again and see how that goes. Next up from the Vancouver Public Library is Dinosaurs Before Dark. Classic magic treehouse. I've read it a million times, but I figured it's so short I can read it again, do a review of it, because I don't have many reviews of 6 to 8 books. So yeah. Next is this book by Lemony Snicket, All the Wrong Questions. Number 1, who could that be at this hour? I read all of the series of Unfortunate Events probably a million times. It's literally one of my favorite books ever. So I'm really, really stoked for this one. I love Lemony Snicket. His children's book, The Dark, is like genius. I don't know if any of you read that, but it's genius. Next up is Neil Flambe. I don't know much about this, but I know it was a staff pick by one of my coworkers at Indigo last year when I was working there. So obviously it's pretty good if she liked it. So I think it's supposed to be funny. Gordon Ramsay has said that it's good fun. There's a little review, Gordon Ramsay. So we'll see about that. Next up is Sisters, which I've read, but I wanted to do a review of it, so I thought I'd read it again. It's a graphic novel. There's some of the pictures there. Graphic novel. And I remember really liking this. So I feel like I actually first read this in the bathroom of my friend's house. So it was literally one of those sitting on the toilet reading a book moments. So that's kind of funny. So yeah, I remember really liking it. I'm excited to read it again. And then I have another graphic novel, El Defo, which I read really recently and wrote a review of. So I just got it so that I could do a video and show you guys some of the pictures because it's really nice artwork in this graphic novel. Now I have Hamster Princess number 2. I just read the first one and loved it. I was not expecting to like it, so I'm really, really super excited to read the second one. It's almost like a graphic novel. They've got lots of pictures. See, here you go. Lots of pictures in there. But yeah, I am really, really excited to read the second one and the rest of the series. Alright, on to the Salt Spring Library. I have Spirit Animals, which is a very popular series, so I'm interested to see whether I like it, because sometimes I really like popular series, and sometimes I think they're just cheesy, or maybe not so well written. So I'm excited to see where this one goes. I have this Beast Quest, which is not really much of anything. It's a short little book, but I thought I needed more sort of 6 to 8 age range books to review, so I picked it up and will be starting that sometime after all my other ones. This one is a graphic novel called The Lunch Witch. Now, I don't really know anything about this. I just sort of picked it up because it looked interesting and I've been wanting to read more graphic novels, so I thought it was a good opportunity. It looks to be about a cafeteria worker who is actually a witch or something of that nature, so we'll see how that goes. And then the last 3 that I have are all graphic novels. This one's A Wrinkle in Time, the graphic novel version. I picked it up because I really like the first, the original non-graphic novel version of A Wrinkle in Time by Madeleine L'Engle. The audiobook is actually really good too, read by the author herself, which I always find really interesting because you really get a sense of exactly how the author wanted you to perceive everything that was going on. So it's really sort of direct from the author's mouth, which I love. So the audiobook of this is great, the real book is great. I'm hoping that the graphic novel will be great too. And then I've got the 2 volumes of the Graveyard Book graphic novel version by Neil Gaiman. I love Neil Gaiman, he's super awesome. Is Gaiman how you say it? Gaiman? I think it's Gaiman. Anyway, the artwork looks really good. Super excited for this. The story itself is awesome too. I haven't finished it before, but I've listened to parts of it in audiobook format. So yeah, those are all the books that are coming down the tube at you guys. I hope you have an interest in some of these books, because I will be reviewing some of them. That's about it. Thanks for watching.